Welcome to another episode of
You
You
Suck.
Suck. I am your host, VladV,
And I'm Joey.
and today we are going to review the latest video from Fallout Boy. I am not the biggest Fallout Boy fan. I know I look like I would just be the super fan, but I am not.
Yeah. No, I know maybe one song, "Sugar," we're going down swinging, something like that.
I'll tell you what.
What was their big hit though?
I think we're going down on a man.
Oh God, yeah. What's this song called? "Hold Me Like a Grudge." I
Hold
believe.
Me Like a Grudge.
Yeah.
That's witty. I will say that old Patrick Stump is not my least favorite lyricist. He writes pretty witty lyrics. I like that. I like the fact that he had the discipline to stop being a pudgy boy.
Oh, he did.
I
Good
like
for him.
I like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe in this video he's gonna.
I mean, I get.
But I think that's cool. I think it's really important for a band to be presentable.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people are like, "That's fucking shallow, man. The music speaks for itself." No, fuck you.
Hey, dude.
You know what I mean?
If Chris Cornell looked like Buzz from the Melvins, Soundgarden would never have been as famous.
And there's, of course, you're always going to have the super fans that are going to be purists and be like, it's just about the music and nothing else. I like to be a more all-around entertainer, and I think that's cool. The band looks great. But that part aside, they do write good fucking radio songs. I think, ability-wise, Patrick has a good talent. I think he tends to a lot of singers will get emotional or have the affectation of emotion in their voice, and they start contorting their words so they're unintelligible and you don't know what the fuck they're saying. You know what I mean? And that down with a merry-go-round or whatever the fuck that song is. I have no idea to this day what he's saying in that song, which bugs me because then if you like the song, you can't sing along, or you sing along and you're like, "Excuse me while I kiss this guy." You know,
Elton
what I mean?
John fans have been doing it for 50 years, just
right.
making shit up.
And a lot of fans of Elton John specifically say, "I love the way you can't understand." Like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's dumb. That's a dumb thing to love. Like, inflect, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Enunciate.
care. Enunciate. Like, I don't care who you are. You should have some common things where you can. That's one of the best things about country music is you can understand what the fuck they're saying. That's one of the best things about rap is even Eminem, when he raps at 1,000,000 miles an hour, if you really listen, you understand what he's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it helps convey the emotion.
So anyway, that's my gripe with them. I think they write good radio songs. Kind of boring to me, but I'm not your average music listener.
I think their drummer Andy Hurley is pretty good, from what I understand.
Yeah.
So I got to give him props there. And I hold a special place in my heart for four guys that love The Simpsons so much that they named their band Fallout Boy. Right?
That's pretty cool. I can't believe.
Yeah, I got to give him a little bit for that.
I cannot believe that I didn't even think of that to say. Fallout Boy.
Well, you
definitely
didn't.
A Simpsons reference. So
It's
that
radioactive
so that
man, stupid. Strange. I should have been able to hear that.
basically, anybody who knows Joey and me, we kind of live on Simpsons references, at least old school Simpsons.
Oh yeah.
Wanted to close the opening on this. I hear the bass player's hung like a fucking baby's arm holding an apple.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah, I haven't seen it though. Not aspiring to, but good for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always good when musicians can break into acting.
Mm-hmm.
Diversify.
That story's kind of died though, so maybe
Has
it was,
it?
maybe
I'm
it was
bringing it
made
back.
up.
I'm
All right,
bringing
you
it
bringing
back.
it back?
I don't give a fuck.
Hey, somebody's got to.
Oh, that's so played. Not to me. Here we go.
I like the fact that they went kind of metal with the guitars in the chorus. That was cool.
Right.
But the verses, if they didn't intentionally do that, ripping off Another One Bites the Dust and Michael Jackson, then
I thought it was very Bruno Mars.
If they did it on purpose, then I'm fine with it somehow.
Yeah, I feel like it was a nod in there. And having experienced this kind of stuff myself, where you've got these influences that just happen sometimes, and sometimes the riff is so cool,
like naming your band Godsmack.
Yeah, no, that was blatant reference.
Their explanation of it was even shittier than the ripoff.
Let's save that for another video. We're talking about Fall Out Boy.
I had to sneak that in there because I fucking can't stand that anyway.
I think that they like the riff and they're just like, you know what, we'll just make it a nod to whoever. And
that's like a money paying nod right there. That's like
that's kind of like, I'm gonna have
we're
to
gonna
pay.
do this, so just here's your cut right off the bat. We're not even trying to hide it.
Here's 50%.
Yep.
Thanks for your riff.
Mm-hmm.
But I like that it's dancey and then it kind of opens up. I'm a big fan of that. I don't think I didn't catch it. I don't think it was halftime, but it was like a different feel.
I don't think there was a backbeat on the verse so much, or maybe there was.
I didn't catch what they did, but it opened up, and I like that. I like it when you go from a tight verse.
Mm-hmm.
When it opens up in the chorus, it just makes it hookier to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think as a general rule, it's like you're walking through a hallway and then you open, it opens up and this little small thing becomes a bigger thing. And it works in my mind that way.
Yeah.
So
I doubt that. I mean, I'm not going to listen to this song again because I'm not a fan of the band, but that was a good chorus. It was good dynamics going from the verse to the chorus. Let's see where else they go
so far. Sugar. Come on, man. There's a lot of referential stuff that he's doing. I feel like they're stealing everybody else's hooks. You know what I mean? They're stealing. They're borrowing a lot.
Yeah, is that like when the Bare Naked Ladies just throw out all these pop culture references in their lyrics to like, oh, I remember that.
Right.
Yeah, I like these guys because I remember that.
There's a lot of legitimate cheats. I think stuff like that works, and especially
berries.
If you've got a song that's campy, you want to write lyrics that make people nostalgic about shit. That makes sense. Thematically, you want to keep it, you want the whole song to kind of go together. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to make an ironic point, like with the Gorillaz song, where his voice was not so dreamy, it was more like dead sounding or whatever. Deliberately ironic. But I'll say that old Patty Melt Patrick, I could understand what he's saying. Mm-hmm. I understand the lyrics, which good. probably, you know, I know that you get a lot of fucking notes. You know what I mean? When the more exposure you have, and the more fans you have, and the more you read the comments and stuff like that, you and probably, you know, when you're on a label, they're like, you guys did great, but you could have sold 1 million more albums if people could understand what the fuck you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like you fixed that. I always like to see bands grow and improve and become better versions of themselves, and I feel like they've accomplished that, minus all the little hooks they seem to be stealing just with complete impunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. So we are more than halfway through it. Are we going bridge? Are we going solo? Both? There's like 2 minutes left. So we gotta go.
I think they're gonna do a sneaky bridge and go back into the chorus. Maybe like a guitar lick, but I don't think there's gonna be a solo.
I don't think that Fall Out Boy is gonna be writing a 4-minute and 41-second song. So I think that there's going to be a dramatic break. And when I say dramatic, I mean for the video. And I think it's going to annoy the shit out of me because they're going to try to be funny and it's not really going to be.
Well, they just did a break.
They're going to do another one.
They're going to do another one?
I think there's going to be another one. They're going to cut the music out because I can't see them writing a 4-minute and 41. So there's no fucking way that their label would be like, sure, write a song that's almost 5 minutes. Not going to happen. Right, let's see.
Well, make your bets. Yeah. Which is what every fan says.
Get to the work and overtime part.
Play some Scanner. Fuck. I swear, man, to this day, if not every show, at least every other show, play some Scanner.
Baseball bat to the fucking nuts.
Scanner. For fucking, it's been 50 years, man. Anyway,
it was funny in Beavis and Butthead. Then that was it.
Yeah, but it's funny in a Spinal Tap kind of way because you're making fun of the guy saying that. You know what I mean? And he's like a staple at every show in the history of the world for the last 50 years.
And the guy that says that, he didn't just didn't just hit him. He's been waiting to do it all night.
Yeah,
like, man, watch. I'm going to lay down some fucking like Andy Kaufman level like comedy. Yes. Check it out. Here we go.
Honey,
play some Skinner.
He's putting on his fucking snakeskin boots. He's like, I'm not even going to fucking tell you what I'm going to do, honey. I'm going to get you good and drunk. I'm going to get you some Jaeger bombs, and you're going to laugh your tits off.
A laugh riot. Is that you know?
Dude, okay, so we're going off on a tangent. But, as I watched the video a little closer towards the end, they're making fun of themselves the entire time. I think that one wrestler guy was from the other band, Blink 182 or something, not Blink 182, but another band like that, which I think is hilarious to have somebody from another band. If I'm correct, I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. And I wish I could remember the name of the band that the guy, I think the guy is from. But it's hilarious to get a guy from another band to sing for your band, and self-deprecating because he's kind of like a fat wrestler. You could tell it was like over his time. They got bionic legs. They've got a disco hat or a bingo hat or whatever it said on the hat, and it's a portal into another dimension. You got your Terminator, you got your Snake from Escape from LA, I think it was. So they're making a lot of campy references, acknowledging the fact that they're jocking everybody.
Are we saying that the video is more interesting than the song? That's kind of where I feel like this is going.
I just felt like it all tied together, and my criticism, the last time that we stopped, was that they're shamelessly stealing hooks from all these different things, and the fact that they made a video that's kind of saying, yes, we did do that, and we're very aware that we did that. I got to give them props, because I hate it when people try to sell it like they're being creative and like, yeah, we're the shit. It's like, no, I've heard that shit everywhere else. So when people nod to it and let you know, hey, yeah, that's what we're doing, then I kind of forgive them, and especially when they add comedy and they're funny about it and corny and self-deprecating. But the song, it was okay.
I feel like the video kind of took away from the song. Like all the little stops, and like you're watching a music video for the song, and all of a sudden the volume on the video goes up and the volume on the song goes down. It's like, is that a verse there? What the hell is going on? And then I thought I was going to be incorrect about the video break, when it was like the music drops out, or the drums drop out, and then he went to like the chorus, I think, vocal. It was over, like, see, you barely remember because the goddamn video was doing so much shit at the time, but
right.
I was like, hey, this could be a kind of a cool bridge, and then everything, the song unraveled and fell apart, and then they did the dramatic break. So I don't know, man. I mean, the chorus was good, song predictable, video overshadowed it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I feel like the video made me have a kinder opinion of the music of the song.
They're taking the piss.
It made it more likable to me. If I heard it on the radio, I'd be like, I would tune out in the first 30 seconds.
Sure. Yeah.
And continue to do my impulse Walmart shopping. I agree with you about at these videos where they make them a story and they break the momentum. They add these friction points to tell the video story that adds on to the story of the song, the initial song. And if I'm into the song, it's annoying because it's kind of like what we're doing. We're you know what I mean?
It's really fucking annoying and sucks, and I hate it. It's kind of like what we're doing here.
Well, it's kind of like what we're doing because we're listening to part of the song, and then we're stopping. And if you're into the song, it's like, but you're watching a reaction video, so suck a dick. That's what you clicked on this for, right?
Suck Pete Wentz's dick.
Who's that?
The bass player.
Oh,
it's gonna be a lot of work.
That's evidently a lot of work. You're gonna have to do some skincare for the stretch marks. I think the video was okay. Then not the video, but like the song was okay. Kind of sounded like every other Fall Out Boy song I've ever heard, which is, I guess that's cool. Like if I'm a Fall Out Boy fan, you're not going to be disappointed. You know what I mean? I'm not a big fan of people just kind of rubber stamping album after album that they've already made, though.
Yeah. So I guess the underlying theme is, if you're going to steal somebody's shit, art, music, do it with a smile, and it makes it okay.
Yeah. Smile, wink, maybe a ding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was fine. I don't care if I ever hear that song again.
Nope.
But I will. Against my will.
Yeah, it'll probably pop up somewhere.
It'll be everywhere, which is also fine. Whatever. Things are as they are. On a scale of 0 sucks, which is a secret you rule, to a 10, the ultimate in suck, what do you give it?
This is just a bland 5.
It's 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you, right down the fucking middle. 5 suck. Didn't hate it. I like the improvements. I like the self-deprecation. I like the video honestly better than I like the song.
Yep.
Because it was fun. But overall, just milquetoast. Who cares?
Yes.
All right. Well,
Yep.
Thank you guys for watching our reaction video. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and we might pick your suggestion and do one of these videos. Until next time, we'll see ya.